and family, this is Gina Bear, reporting to you for duty, and today I wanted to talk about culture shock in Korea. One of my followers asked me if I experienced any culture shock moving from Japan to Korea. Some of you may or may not know that I actually lived in Japan for 3 years before I came over to Korea. While both countries are very similar in some ways, they are also different in other ways. These are just some of the differences that I've noticed, and today I'm going to explain some of the differences between Korea and Japan. Number one of the main differences I've noticed about Japan and Korea is how quiet Japan is. It seems that Japanese are very sensitive to noise and disturbing their neighbors. It's pretty quiet even during the day unless there's some special event going on, like a group is promoting or people are doing live music on the streets. In Korea, I noticed it's not so quiet. When I pass stores, the music is just blaring. It is so loud, and I was totally not used to that. Sometimes people are standing like in front of the stores with like their little microphone set talking, "We're having a sale, you get a free gift if you come in, blah 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 blah." Number two, Japan is super clean. I never really saw garbage on the streets. Yes, sometimes there would be garbage, but like everything was clean and like they don't have bins anywhere. In Korea, that's not necessarily the case. I mean, I see some people, you know, sometimes in my area getting real brand new. People throw up in the streets, they spit in the streets, they are passed out in the streets. And when I see, you know, them ajushis, you know, all passed out, acting real brand new, I'm like, boy, you is a hot mess. Number three, old people in Japan loved me. They were so nice to me. One time I was at an onsen with one of my friends and we were sitting in a salt sauna. Being the greenhorn little gaijin that I was, I wanted to put salt on my face. So then there was this cute little old lady and she was like, "Dame, itai, itai." And I was like, "Oh, okay, do not put salt on face, I got it." But here in Korea, my god. Old people do not like anybody. It don't matter if you fat, rich, poor, whatever, you will be the target of an ajumma. My first weekend in Korea, I was in Myeongdong. So I'm, you know, just walking along and I see like a really picturesque moment. And I take out my phone. Yes, that's Totoro for all of you Totoro lovers out there. And I was literally in the way of this little old ajumma. And I had no idea that a woman half my size could have the power of the hammer of Thor. She just took her hand and just went and just tossed me off onto the side. I was like, "Whoa, grandma." All you had to do was just ask. Number four, I noticed old women here, like the ajummas, they dress all sorts of crazy. They are mixing and matching. They got a crazy colored print on the top, even crazier colored print on the bottom, and they're wearing visors, and they all have the same haircut. They all have like their haircut kind of like short and shaved, so they look a little bit like a sheep. I think they look a little bit scraggly. When I was in Japan, I noticed old people, they tend to dress a little bit better. Of course, they dress in old people style, but like their prints aren't like mixing and matching and being crazy. The only thing that's the same is like the crazy visor. But I did notice that the trend for grandmas in Japan is to dye your hair. Instead of a little silver strand showing, a little purple one showing, and I'm like, "Grandma, you do your thing." Number five, Koreans are very dramatic. And while I love that they show their expressions and their emotions and I never have to guess what they're thinking, they also kind of take it to the next level. If they're upset with you or if they're angry with you, they will like make all sorts of crazy, untrue stuff up, and I'm like, you know, that never happened, right? Whereas in Japan, people don't really show their emotions, they don't express their emotions, they sort of have a poker face and a smile on all the time. If they fucking hate you, you don't know. If somebody didn't like me, I never felt uncomfortable. Here, if somebody doesn't like you, you can totally tell because they're fake polite. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video today. If you like this video and like to see more videos, please give me a thumbs up. Please like my Facebook page and follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Please check out my blog, www.ginabearsblog.com, for everything that's not going on the camera. It was great talking with you lovelies today. Gina Bear, signing out.